Devil's Night. Halloween has long been known as a night for traditional treats, while the night before Halloween has developed a reputation as one enshrouded in mischief. Mischief Night began in the 1700s and was associated with children playing harmless pranks like swapping road signs and throwing eggs. But over the centuries, the innocent jokes evolved into more harmful deeds such as vandalism and assault. Mischief Night gained notoriety in the 1930s when it made newspaper headlines. In 1934, a 14-year-old boy was pummeled to death at a Halloween party. A few months later, an 8-year-old boy was beaten to death by trick-or-treaters. For centuries, Hallows' Eve has been known as one filled with mischief, but in the 1960s, it began to have devastating effects on communities. In 1967, the Detroit riots raged on for 5 days, resulting in 1,400 buildings being burned. The riots inspired an annual tradition of lighting dumpster fires and setting buildings ablaze. And Hallows' Eve became known as Devil's Night in Detroit. Each passing year, hundreds of fires were reported on the night before Halloween, and in 1984, over 800 fires were reported on Devil's Night. By morning, the city was covered with a smoky haze. In 1994, Devil's Night was featured in the blockbuster film The Crow. That same year, 354 fires broke out in the city of Detroit. In 1995, the mayor formed a task force committed to ending the chaos. He also created Angels Night, which brought out thousands of volunteers to patrol the streets in the days prior to Halloween. That year, only 158 fires were reported on Devil's Night. And that number has been declining ever since. Today, the tradition of fire starting in Detroit has virtually disappeared. Firefighters claim that Devil's Night is just like any other night and that they may receive only a handful of calls. Still, this hasn't stopped the city from implementing curfews and heightening security. So if you're ever in Detroit in the days prior to Halloween, you may want to think twice about going out on Devil's Night.
Devil's Night is upon us again. So we throw a little party, start a bunch of fires.